Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for being here with me today. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a, hopefully, mass make March effort because I don't know how I'm going to go. So I've got some handmade flowers here. I've got some other things, bits and pieces. So I'm just going to use what's on my desk. So I'm going to be making some clusters. So we'll just have to see how I go. I'll cut some things out as well for bases. Got some images, got some flowers, got some random letters just because I thought that might be something for fun. So we'll just see how we go and start. I'm not a... I haven't really made a lot of clusters before, and I've got a few here already, but I just realized when I was making some journals the other day that they all seem to be the one color, because I've actually grabbed this box of bits and pieces before to make some. So I actually have made this bag before of things, so I'm just going to put some more in here. Hopefully it'll go smoothly. Oh, that's come, a little bit of bling has come off already. Oh. Just going to try and get this the little self-adhesive tapes to the back. So I've got this tiny little mat here. I'll just fix my phone, sorry, moving around. Tiny bit of matte paper here to sort of stop the glare, hopefully. Are you still on? Are you still on an angle? I'm just checking, make sure that you're not, I'm in shot, sorry. I mean in focus, in view. Not in focus, in view is the word I'm looking for. So, for those that have been following my channel for a while, and I've been just talking about my son-in-law being named executive for his brother's estate. He lost his brother last year in a motorbike accident. They've sold his property, which is... yeah, after not even 2 weeks after, well, they've said they're buying, you know, they've got those cooling off periods and whatever else they have to have, you know, settling time and whatever. But it looks like they've sold their property, which is really, really going to be helpful for them. And so pleased it's gone, and actually went for more than the asking price, which seems to be the thing these days. Do I want to have these numbers on there as well or not? Just sticking up there a little bit, maybe. Cut that bit off. Or should I just leave it the way it is? Because I quite like the way it is. Maybe I could just do a number on the side with other things I've got here. Not here, with my other, my ephemera folder and things like that. With numbers, and I could do that later. Just getting rid of some glue that was on this flower. I actually quite like that. I don't know if it needs any more, or what's the saying? Less is more. Sometimes less is more. And I think I'm just going to leave that one the way it is. So that's one. do we do a countdown every time we make one? No, that's a bit boring, isn't it? Really. So I've got this flower here, but I think it goes nicely with this bit of pink here. So we're going to do a bit of joining up here of those. These are just all scraps. I think this is Memento wallpaper book from memory. This bit of scrap here I've got here, and I think this is a bit of something from Uniquely Creative Tapestry of Time kit. I've got a feeling it might be from that. Looks like it. Oh, glue everywhere. Look at that. Might turn the glue off because it's running a little, because it's a bit warm today. Oh. What else should I put on there? I don't want to put a lot. That butterfly work, because it's a bit probably the wrong colour and it's stuck to something else. Yeah, the trouble is the flower is, the butterfly is shiny, and I don't know if I want shiny. It's the wrong colour green. Oh, this one here. This is from Witchcraft You Do kit. Bits and pieces, number 3, I think. I'm just going to put that on there. I reckon that looks good. Some similar sort of green, so I think that will work. Just a bit like that. And I think that I'll call that one done. Do you want any, maybe some toadstools on there as well? Would that look a bit odd? I've got a tiny, tiny little bird here. We could cut out the tiny, tiny bird and put the bird on the flower. I reckon that would look good. This is from an old Crazy Craft collection. I didn't cut out this bird before because I was just thought I might lose it. It's just a bit tiny. Where's my looking for my tweezers? I am. I don't get glue all over my fingers like I normally do. I still don't use them enough, really. So the scissors I've got there, I've just used Tim Holtz one, but because I just happened to have them close by hand. But we got these in our kits for December from Uniquely Creative, and they're the most comfortable, ergonomic, fussy cutting scissors I've ever had. But these ones at Tim Holtz are pretty good, but after a while your hands hurt. They're not ergonomic. These ones are fabulous from Uniquely Creative. They're online. I love those scissors. They just make a difference. There's the other little decoration down here on this bit of paper. I don't know. I might just actually put that in the bin. And do I want did I want to use these mushrooms or not? Well, they look a bit odd. We'll leave that and we'll just try maybe something from a number or something, or a label a bit later on. So just put this, just basically doing them as they are at the moment. So let's just keep doing it. Okay, let's try and do a bit of red. Oh, it's a bit long, isn't it, that red? It's a Christmas one, but that's okay. We don't mind a bit of Christmas, because I really wanted to have this this mushroom. I might have to do that. No, that looks odd. That looks fun. That looks weird. Maybe this one. That looks weird too. Might have to skip. Oh, hang on. What's this? Skip that idea for a minute. Because to me, this kind of thing is a small thing, and does that look a bit funny with a watch? Possibly. And then if you wanted to, you could turn the clusters into tags and, you know, or other things for your journaling pages. I'm going to cut that bit off. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut that bit off. So I don't think I've got anything else really to tell you apart from that news, and just we're all really happy about. And it's been a very long, stressful, emotional time for them all. I'm going to just cut that off because there's something about this red. I think it may be a bit too wide. That's better. And just put that there. So life is a bit boring at the moment. Really, because I'm not really doing a lot because I can't. It's just too painful, you know. I can't really. Sitting in the car for long periods of time is not the most comfortable of things at the moment. So I've got one of these shapes I've cut out. So what am I going to put on this one? I'm going to use this. I've got some flowers, whole flowers, and ones that are sort of half flowers. I'm going to put that one there. Bit of a mushroom. Maybe I should ink that one as well. Might do that later. Put the mushroom like that, maybe toadstool. Oh, I quite like that. And I might ink that bit later on, so we're going to do that. Just cut this little bit here. I don't know why I'm using that one, because it's not good for my, out of habit really. I mean, I do a lot of my fussy cutting in front of the TV. I quite like doing it, fussy cutting. I find it very therapeutic, but when my shoulder got sore, I found I couldn't really do a lot. Because I'm a bit prone to cut everything out at once. You can't cut everything out at once anymore, so I just do a little bit at a time. So it's much better for my new shoulder. Not my new shoulder, because it's not new at all. It's just being fixed, being repaired. Put that there. Coming down a bit more, I think. And that one goes like that. It's interesting because, like, to me, I'm a card maker. That was my first passion, and I'm still quite passionate about making cards. I make embellishment clusters, and I've got lots of videos on how I make my embellishment clusters. It's just building layers. And to me, making the clusters is just like making embellishment clusters. But usually when I make my embellishment clusters, it's like using the one kit kind of thing, and that's what I normally do. That's sort of like yellow, so maybe we need to have that more like that, and maybe the clock might be a bit big or the wrong colour or something. Not sure. I think the clock is way too big. I quite like this bit of paper, so I'm trying to find something to go with that bit of paper. It's too much the same, that one. What else have I got here? Ooh, a stamp. How come I got a stamp in there? Threw things out willy-nilly, I think, in this particular container at one stage. I have tried to sort it out numerous times, and but a lot of them just don't really go anywhere. This has got flowers on it, so does it maybe to have a little like that, maybe, because it's sort of got the same colours. I wanted to use this because it's got the same colours. Let's do it that way, round K. Maybe that might make a difference. And put that. Oh, there's too much the same then. That's the only thing about doing embellishment clusters. They sort of fiddle around and fiddle and I actually quite like the fiddling around. But sorry, you might not find it very, very interesting though. So I don't know about mass making at this rate. Oh, let's use this one here. That's more or less the same colour. Get rid of that one, I think. Put that one there. That's better. And maybe a stamp, or maybe one of these other flowers. What do we got here? Got some. And there, maybe that one, or oh, maybe the pink flower. It's a bit big, isn't it? Really. I was going to use one of these man-made ones. woman-made ones, I should say man-made ones. I made them, so they're not man-made at all, okay. Yeah, quite like that. And maybe you could have this one, or the clock sticking behind like that. I might do something there, so we'll do that. So stick the clock down. Sometimes things come to me really easy, and other times I've got to fiddle around until I like what it is I'm making. And but to me, finding the right thing is really enjoyable. Really quite like doing that, and it's not so good for you the watchers, but I don't know. I've seen, you know, quite a few people like Rachel of Roxy's Creation and Gala Castellini, who take their time to make things and embellish things, and they've got huge followings. So I'm assuming that lots of people don't mind. I think that's better. And I'm going to, should we do a funny cut or just a straight cut? You know what I should have done? A little, like that, what do I call them? Banner. Yes, leave that one like that. I think that's good. Does another flower fit or not? Or we could put something else up here, maybe a random letter. Let's do a random letter. I've got any out? No, they're all. This is an old photograph pocket. We can just do an A. Yes, quite like that. Do you just sit there and play as well and fiddle and work out what you like and what you don't like? And I think that's half the fun. So I've got this grabby huge one here. I think that might. This is from an old uniquely created kit called Moody Blues. Just trying to think of the name of it then. This is a vellum. This is a sticker. I could make it into a sticker, but the thing is, if you make it into a sticker, there won't be anything to stick on the back. So I'm just going to half glue one side. Make it like that. So what else can I use? And that one, there's a butterfly. Let's use that. Glue blobby gobble, gobby gog, gobble. I can't think. Globule. That's the word I'm looking for. And does this one need some numbers or something? Black. Or does that look a bit odd? There's another little thing here. No, I think that's probably. Do we want another decorative flower maybe on top? No, I don't think that goes. What else have I got here? Running out of flowers. I'll have to make some more. No. This would be the right colour, but it's sort of got two stuck together there. I think that's a waste of a thing, but I quite like the frame, and I don't know if I want to use it just to balance that off there like that, or whether I'll just leave this one here and then find something that's sort of like another label or something. So we might leave that one. How many have I made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not very many. Keep going, okay. Just keep an eye on the time because I don't want to bore you. This is, again, this is from an old kit, I think. I think somebody gave this one to me. Actually, I might just use this one. It's going to cut it a bit more. Yeah, I think somebody gave me a whole heap of papers with a whole heap of labels and stuff on it. So I'm just put my rubbish in the bin, sorry. Quite like that. I seem to have a thing for these circles. I'd like to actually, did I say I wanted this watch might go as well? Don't know if I like that top bit though. It's part of the 9, 10, 11, 12. That's why I have to have that in there, because unless I cut that bit off because it's bothering me. Let's have a look then. Oops. Yeah, that's better. Doesn't matter if the clock's around wrong. I often put my clocks around the wrong way because it looks better. Yeah, I like that. So stick that down first. Do you got anything exciting planned? I'm filming this in Friday, which is way before it's going to come out, like I normally do, and so there's the weekend coming up, and I was going to go do a market on this weekend, but I'm struggling a little bit with stamina doing, you know, and that often happens with me after an operation. It just takes me a while to sort of bounce back. Do you know what? I think I'm going to put that there. Or what else have we got here? That goes, but I think I've got a lot of that kind of thing already. That doesn't go. What about this other label? I've already got lots of labels. Okay, what about lots of mushrooms? Yes. Leave the butterfly. For a rainy day, they say. I didn't look at the clock to see what time it was when I started doing this. Might just do a couple more and then... I think with a mask make, it's supposed to be all lined up, and then you have a bit of an idea and you stick to the same sort of pattern, and then you keep going. I think that's what I should be doing. I haven't done that at all. Oh well. Mask making the same sort of thing. No production line here. Probably should have been done it a bit more of a production line. I would have gone a lot faster, I think. Oh, you know what? Why does that come undone? Because I didn't stick it there, that's why. Got it. That's it. I might actually put this corrugated thing here. Do we want a corrugated thing there? Do you know what? Yes, I quite like that. It's a bit, actually just leave it the whole length there, so it gives a bit of balance to the back. Trying to put glue over here, everything here. Yes, I think with the mask make, you're supposed to do, like I said before, you know, have everything all set out and then just go on a production line. So I probably just should have stuck to the circles and just made a whole heap of those. Oh well. I'm having fun, and I hope you don't mind me having fun. And I hope you can see how I'm doing things, and if it gives you some ideas, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I mean, I just love making. I'm gonna put that there as well. What's going on here? So when I turn off the video, I'll probably still keep going on this and tidy it, so I've used up all the stuff on my desk. So what? Another, I'll go another one. So this is what we've made so far. Oh, if I go around the other way, it might be also gluey. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this one's bothering me, and I don't know why. I think maybe I should have, you know what, oh, I like that. Maybe I should cut it across and see if it goes the other way as well. Let's have a look. I think it needs something else here. To see if that works. Yeah, quite like that. This just bounces out a little bit more. And do I want it on this side as well? Oh yes. Good idea, Kay. It's sort of making lots of air sounds now. Maybe it must be getting towards the bottom. It smells smoke. I'm not too sure why. So I'm going to have a look in a minute. I mean, my husband's out there, so I'm not overly worried, but just wondering why I can smell smoke. You know, that bird there. Maybe I should use that bird as well. All right, let's have a look. While we've got these here, I'll just quickly show you what I mean by doing numbers and things. So let's have a look. I can use some Tim Holtz numbers, or because they are quite big, like this one here. That's a bit big, isn't it, really? But we could use these ones. That one there. Let's have a look. I've got everything there, so it's a bit busy for me to see. Yeah, I'm just going to cut that out a little bit better. Because with these, I've made this, I had some old books that I used for a journal that I made, and I stamped them with the Darkroom Dual label stamps, and then I used Tim Holtz field notes to create my stickers on there, and then I put them all in this ephemera holder, which I think I've shown you before, and then that way they can just be pulled out whenever I need them, and I quite like that. Quite like that idea. But I've also got some things from other people sent me, so see, that one's quite big. I don't know if I want that one. Sometimes I use the field notes just to stamp straight on there. But I don't know. I need to find something small. What else have I got? Oh, okay, that'll do. This one here. That one there. These are from What Witchcraft Do You Do? This label. Bits and Pieces collection, digital. I haven't bought digital before until I bought all of these ones from Witchcraft Do You Do, because it's just, I was looking for lots of labels for things and I didn't have anything, and I had the field notes stamps, but for this kind of just quick kind of thing, it's I'm quite happy with the way it's sort of worked out that I bought these and I quite like them. See, that's just, I'm going to cut that red bit off on this one and just use the stamp, the label like that. Put the label over there. I don't know now. Maybe I could just do the whole, just a little bit of it. It's just too much air in my bottle, I think. I'm not sure what's happening with it. It's just taking a long time to come out. And a little bit of a flower there. Just needs a bit of a... something else there. What, I don't know, because I didn't cut off enough flowers by the looks of things. This one sort of got chopped. I'll just leave that one for now. And whether I use the rest of this label here, doesn't know. I'm just going to leave that the way it is, like I was going to the first time. That one there just needs a bit of inking up. And you've got that one there. So I don't think that needs a label. This one needs a bit more. This one needs a label. So what kind of label should we put on that one? Oh, a little music note maybe. Could use one of these labels. These are also from Witchcraft You Do. They're just the perfect size for this kind of thing, isn't it really? Alright, I'll make this my last one with the label, and you can see what I've been doing, and really enjoyed making those, and I'm going to keep, like I said, I'm going to keep making some more. I'm going to turn you off. Really happy with the way they worked out, and so I've got this one there as well to do, finish off. I think that's basically finished, that one. And was there any more? I think that was all. Was that all I made? For all that time. Anyway, I'm really happy with what those ones worked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think it's really a mass make, is it really? It needs to be a lot more than that, but I had fun. Maybe I should call it just making some clusters. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I think I've got a long way to go before I can do a mass make. Thanks again for being here, and I'm so glad that you were watching my channel and supporting me by subscribing. So I really appreciate everybody for doing that. So thanks again for being here, and we'll see you next video. Bye bye.